As Paramashiva, inhale and exhale deeply with 25 heads and 75 eyes and 50 hands. Visualize, meditate, connect with him. He is a living, alive being. Drop your form into his form and dissolve. Remember, you are a Sarupya Mukta, means your form is dissolved into his form. All my disciples, now I am initiating Salokya Mukti, Samipya Mukti, Sarupya Mukti, Sayujya Mukti. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Participants and all the viewers who's watching us live right now. That was a very beautiful and wonderful darshan all of us just had on Bhagavan Soma Skandamurti. I request all participants to post your experience on today's darshan, as Swamiji was wearing a different color, like Swamiji was wearing the color dress. And I request all participants to post your experience on today's darshan. It was such an amazing darshan today. As very beautifully Swamiji said, that Swamiji raised our Kundalini Shakti to the state. Swamiji raised our very frequency of the Turiya state, so that when we fall asleep, we won't fall into space of Sushupti or Swapna, whereas we fall in the state of Turiya, the highest the state of awareness, the state of bliss, the state of complete awareness, Turiya. So, I request all participants to post, how is it for all of you in today's darshan? And like Swamiji was directly dictating all the answers for all the participants. Swamiji was physically blessing all of you. Understand, in this moment of time, even though it was an alive darshan, but understand, this is the moment of time where Swamiji is the most available for all of us. When Swamiji is in the highest state of Samadhi, understand, he is beyond this body which he is carrying. He is beyond the physical body he is carrying. So naturally, he is everywhere, he is pervading everywhere. Who knows, Swamiji might have just visited your house and just blessed you and went in the Divya Shariri Bhava. So, understand, in this state, in the space when Swamiji was in intense Samadhi, is the most easiest way to connect with him. At this point of time, Swamiji is so available for all of us to connect with. Where Swamiji is much beyond this body and mind. Swamiji, of course, Swamiji is beyond mind already, but he is much more beyond the physical body he is carrying. And he listens to every single prayer which you have sent to him. He has actually physically has come and blessed each and every one of you, dictated each and every one of your answers. So understand, this is the moment of time where Swamiji is the most available for all of us, where you can connect with him and access him, so they can request to bless you, get any blessings for any boons which you want to manifest in your life. So I request all participants to post, how was today's darshan for all of you. It's such an amazing darshan all of us just had. Swamiji very beautifully did the Rasa Siddham process, where Swamiji churned our spine, our very spine, to awaken the Kundalini Shakti, which was sitting in the Muladhara chakra, all the way up to her Sahasrara chakra. And very beautifully also, all of us got the darshan of deities on the various different Kailasas, such as the Adi Kailasa, the Kailasa in Australia, and very many different Kailasas. All of us had darshan of the deities as the Paramashivarathi Brahmotsavam just started with the grace and blessings of Swamiji. So, because all participants, suppose, how was today's darshan for all of you? Well, in today's darshan, I would like to share my experience on today's darshan. Like Swamiji was so, like, it was actually beyond speech. Every darshan is very unique. Swamiji is always, like, how to say, like even every darshan also you can actually compare. Swamiji is actually into that bhava. Like for example, Swamiji says very beautifully in satsang that Bhagavan Subramanya, he is the Lord for all the youngsters, for all the youths, because he symbolizes that the youth, beauty, romance, and all those things. For Shaivites, our romance deity is Subramanya. For Vaishnavites, for them, romance deity is Bhagavan Krishna himself. So understand, Bhagavan Subramanya, he represents the ever youthful, and also the invincibility which all of us learn. Like that space of young, always charming, so beautiful to look at. Exactly the same way Swamiji also was radiating. So you can actually see like how very beautifully Swamiji invoked the deity in him. So I would say Swamiji was so beautiful and with such an amazing darshan which all of us just had. So with this beautiful initiation, with this beautiful darshan which all of us just witnessed, the best thing you can do to retain this energy, the best thing you can do to retain this frequency, to remain the same frequency which all of us are into right now, is doing the power manifestation. As Swamiji says very beautifully, by doing the power manifestation, you are going back, you are connecting back to that same space which all of us were in during darshan time. And that space is going to be settled and retained into your inner space. So Swamiji says very beautifully, the best thing you can do right after the darshan is just doing the power manifestation, where easily these energies, the higher frequency which all of us just got exposed to, simply get settled into a system. And we'll always be in that higher state of awareness, in that higher space of frequency. So as today, all of us learn that Bhagavan Subramanya is the embodiment of the science of Siddha tradition. In today's power manifestation, all of you will be manifesting the power of seeing through the alchemy products. And very beautifully also, Swamiji has blessed each and every one of your alchemy products and the aushadas, which all of you have kept for energizing. So now request all participants to take your blessed alchemy products, your spiritual items such as the banyan tree leaf or the mirror, the yantra, and the Krishna Shila. And once you have taken, I request all participants, if you have Jnananjana, the sacred eyeliner, I request you to apply it on the mirror and in your third eye. Or if you do not have, I request you to apply the energized aushadha, which all of us just got energized directly by Swamiji. If you have the energized aushadha, request all participants to apply it on the alchemy product, on the spiritual product, and also in your third eye. Yes. So now, I request all participants. So once you have placed the Aushada on the sacred alchemy product and on your in your third eye, I request all participants now to sit in the unclutched space. Any thoughts is coming right now, unclutch. Do not create a thought. Do not sustain a thought. Do not destroy a thought. Just unclutch. Be a witnesser for all the thoughts which is happening in your inner space. Just be an observer, a witnesser for all the thoughts which is happening right now in your inner space. And this beautiful space. Yes. So now in this beautiful space, I request all participants to visualize Swamiji in your inner space. Visualize the form of Swamiji which all of us just experienced, it's all of us just witnessed.
Paramashivoham.
And now in this beautiful space, let your whole system, let your whole inner space vibrate in Mahavakya. I request all participants chant along with Swamiji by chanting the Mahavakya.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Now, I request all participants in this beautiful space, have the darshan of Swamiji with all your three eyes. With all your three eyes, have the darshan of Swamiji in the spiritual alchemy project.
Paramashivoham.
Now, in this beautiful space, once you have the darshan of Swamiji, I request all participants to just bow down to Swamiji in the Dvanda space. Bow down to that form of Swamiji. And in that beautiful space, let us now get ready to manifest the power. So now request all participants. So all of you in this manifestation in this round, all of you are going to be scanning a specific incident which has happened in my life. For example, I'm going to be giving a date. I'm going to be sharing a date for all of you. And you're going to be scanning and revealing what incident had occurred on that day. So that it was all participants to reveal what has happened on this particular date. Now I'll be sharing a date for all the participants. So I request all participants to scan and reveal what happened on 23rd March 2020. What incident had happened on this day? Okay. So Ma Sangeeta, you have posted incident related to our Swamiji Ma. Okay, that's wonderful. So it is all participants now for all the participants who have newly joined for the program. See, many of the participants have joined newly. So now I request all participants to keep the alchemy products in front of you. Now, ask Swamiji to reveal the incident on this day. Okay, Ma Sankita, you're asking. Incident related to Swamiji, Ma. It's incident which happened to me, Ma. What happened on 23rd March 2020 on this day? What incident has occurred in my life on this day? Okay, Paudone Pandurangane has posted. What's the date, please, Ma? Okay, Pandurangane Ayya has posted. What's the date for this, please? It's 23rd March, Ayya. 23 March 2020. Okay, Ma Purushananda, you have posted. I clearly sing Swamiji on granite slab. Okay, that's wonderful. Because all participants, as Swamiji is showing you in the Alchemy project, to start posting dances in the chat section. I see so many people have joined in for the program. Yes, Ma Kama Dahana, Ma Lita Sage, Ma Purushananda. Yes, I repeat the date for all of you. It's 23rd March 2020. 23 March 2020. What incident had occurred in my life on this day? Raghunath Naya, Robert Ramaya. I request all of you to post whatever Swamiji has showed to you. Raju Sri Vatsavaya, request you also to post there whatever Swamiji has posted. Whatever Swamiji has showed you in the Krista Shila, in the Alchemy product. Back to Viskaraya, because all of the posts, whatever Swamiji showed in the Krista Shila to all of you. And because all the participants, Ma Kama Dahana, Ma Lita Sagi, Ma Purushananda, Ma Bharati, Ma Mahama, Ma Iqbal Vanu, Ma Karini Shivanatrajan, Ma Suganyana Surupini, Ma Leelavati, because all participants, all of you to post whatever Swamiji has shown for all of you. I see so many participants have joined, and because all of you to post for the post whatever Swamiji is showing you. Ma Purushananda is saying that you will see Swamiji very clearly. I request you to go more deeper on that, Ma. Like, you can go more details on, like, was it an incident where, like, it was my experience with Swamiji? Or, like, what exactly, like, Swamiji, like, what Alankar did Swamiji come on the day? I request you to go more detail on that, Ma. Okay. So now let me reveal the answer. And then after we'll do one more round of the power manifestation. So on 23rd March 2020, 2-3 March 2020, on that day, it was my birthday. And Swamiji gave Kalabura Darshan for all the participants. It was during Paramashivoham Level 2 program. It is the first time Swamiji did the Paramashivoham Level 2 program. It's the first season. And on that day, Swamiji gave special Kalabura Darshan. And right after Kalabura Darshan, Swamiji gave blessings. Okay, Ma Sangita Yafosa, Swamiji is honoring you with a gift or graduation, Ma. Well, Swamiji was, yeah, of course, Swamiji's darshan was Swamiji's gift for me. Swamiji came in the Kalabura Bhava, and it was during the Paramashivoham Level 2 first season, where like the first time Swamiji introduced the Bhava Samadhi darshans. So at that time, on this particular date, which is on my birthday, Swamiji gave the Kalabura darshans for all the participants of the Paramashivoham Level 2 program. Yes. So, Ma Purushananda, that's wonderful, Ma. Okay, Ma Pushkalanda, you have posted. You saw Kalabhairava. That's wonderful, Ma. Okay, Ma Jnana Vigrahananda, you have posted. I see a heart shape. And Ma Susan Shoulders posted. Completed, graduated Gurukul. Okay, that's wonderful. Ma Purushananda, you posted. A baby running and embracing the mother and Swamiji watching and others children. Catherine Allen saw this. Okay, that's wonderful. And Ma Priyatna Surupnya posted. Oh, I see, wonderful, Ma. Yes. Yes, it was a day when Swamiji came with the Kalvara Bhava and Swamiji gave. Right after Kalvara Darshan, like Swamiji gave blessings on my birthday. It was my 15th birthday. Yes, that's nice. Okay, yes. So with this, let us do one more round of the power manifestation. Okay? So request all participants to post. This is from Swamiji's own life. On the day Shivaratri in the year 9, okay, I don't want to say the date. Okay, fine. What happened in the year 1988 during February 22nd? I request all participants to post. This is from Swamiji's own life. What happened on February 22nd, 1988? So I request all participants to place this question in the Kristashila. Ask Swamiji. Swamiji, this is from your life, Swamiji. I request you to reveal to me what happened on this day in your life.
Paramashivoham Nithyananda Paramashivoham Nithyananda Paramashivoham Nithyananda Paramashivoham Nithyananda Paramashivoham Nithyananda Paramashivoham Nithyananda
Vibrate in that oneness space with Swamiji. Just intensely chant the Mahavakya in your inner space. Let your whole body, let your whole inner space vibrate in the frequency of the Mahavakya.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Okay. I now request all participants now to open your eyes and post whatever Swamiji is revealing to you. Whatever Swamiji is saying, whatever Swamiji is revealed to you, I request all participants to start posting it.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om 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 Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Whatever Swamiji is showing for all the participants, request all of you to start posting it immediately. You will see that when you start posting what Swamiji is showing immediately, you'll see more and more details Swamiji will be revealing to all the participants. So request all of you to start posting whatever Swamiji is showing to you, all of you, right now.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Because all participants, even if you're able to see only like blank screen, this Christian, you're not able to see anything also, do not worry about it. Understand, this is a very beautiful science that Swamiji is beautifully revealed for all of us. See, in those days and all, in ancient time, well, there was no TVs, there's no electronics. Everything was even more advanced. Well, during time of Meenakshi used to communicate with all her citizens, with all her courtiers. It is through the Kristashila only. Through the alchemy products, she used to communicate with all of them. In each Madurai houses, the Kristashila, the granite slab, will be kept on the wall like a TV. And through that, Meenakshi will be communicating with all the citizens, will be giving instruction, giving her commands during the whole Madurai kingdom. Understand? This tradition is a very age-old tradition, and Swamiji is just reviving the science again. Swamiji says very beautifully, the Krishna Shila, the granite slab, is much more than the TV quality. TV we can say is HD quality, but Krishna Shila is much more than that. It is much more than the HD quality which you can ever imagine. It will like 3D live view you'll be able to see in the Krishna Shila. So understand, this is a very beautiful science. Even in Swamiji's own life also, like Swamiji manifests this power. Swamiji's guru, Narayan Swami Tata, who's an adept in this field of seeing through the alchemy science, seeing through the alchemy products. So one day, one of the police officers in the Tiruvannamalai knew the science of that Narayan Swami Tata could do this because they were searching for the thief for a last 1 year and they were not able to find it. So naturally, they went to the gurus. They went to Swamiji's guru, Narayan Swami Tata, and asked him, "Can you please tell us whereabouts of this person?" Swamiji was just sitting next to Narayan Swami Tata at the time, and Narayan Swami Tata said, "Swamiji, you show to them." At the time, Swamiji had the mirror in front of him, applied with the Jnananjana. Swamiji could clearly see, describe the whereabouts of this thief. Not just that alone, he was able to show the same thing to the police officer. What Swamiji was saying in the mirror, the same thing Swamiji was able to show to the police officer. The police officer also verified what Swamiji was saying. And at the end, they caught the thief and exactly the same spot the Swamiji has mentioned there only the thief was hiding. So understand? This is how very beautifully Swamiji also manifests this power in his own life. And as Swamiji says, everything from Paramashivoham is a gift for him, is a gift for all of us to experience him, to enjoy his presence. So Swamiji is again reviving this science so that all of us can experience and get benefited from this beautiful science. So let us all participants to post whatever Swamiji has shown to all of you. Yes. So I see that many participants are actually have posted. So let me verify the answers now. So on this day, it was like Swamiji says very beautifully that on this day Swamiji met Arunagiri Yogeshwara. It was the first time Swamiji met Arunagiri Yogeshwara. Swamiji says that actually this was during the Shivaratri time. During the Shivaratri Brahmotsavam time only, Swamiji saw Arunagiri Yogeshwara. As Swamiji recalls that Swamiji, the Shivaratri rituals, the specific rituals which they do for the Shivaratri Brahmotsavam, for the Shivaratri festival, was going on during the Arunachaleshwara temple. So it was during the period of the Shivaratri Brahmotsavam. At that point of time, Swamiji got the darshan of Bhagwan Arunagiri Yogeshwara himself. Yes. So with this beautiful manifestation, yes, I see that many parts are manifested. That's wonderful. Yes. So with this, as all of us today had a darshan of Bhagwan Somaskandamurti, let us now understand Bhagwan Somaskandamurti. Who is he? What does he represents in our life? And how can we imbibe his qualities? As Swamiji says, he is Paramashiva has given him the science of invincibility. He has conquered every single thing in this planet. What was it that Paramashiva tell him to become invincible and understand Bhagwan Somaskandamurti is nothing but Tyagaraja himself in Tiruvarur temple, which is located in India, in South India. In Tiruvarur main temple, Lord Tyagaraja, the main temple of Lord Tyagaraja, it is this very form only. So in this session, we are going to learn who is Bhagwan Tyagaraja, what are all his qualities, and how can we imbibe his qualities in his life. Let us directly listen this from Swamiji. As Bhagwan Tyagaraja Paramashiva graces with Lord Subramanya and Devi, So let us now listen from Swamiji. Who is Bhagwan Tyagaraja and what are his qualities and how can we imbibe him? How can we invoke him and experience invincibility as him in our life?
Nithyananda, everyone. Yes, let's. Nithyananda. Yes, I Apunidhane, Sangeeta, and yes. Now we're going to learn more on the living enlightenment. Yeah. So what is your understanding of living enlightenment, Nithyananda Sangeeta? So what is your understanding so far that you need to do to implement what you have learned today? When you implement that, what happens is radiate enlightenment, isn't it? Whatever you have learned, when you implement that, what you experience is you radiate enlightenment. So what are that you're going to implement? What are your decisions? What is your understanding? Internalization. So it becomes nitithyasana for you, meaning the practically implementing. Yeah. So what are your understanding? Sangeeta, you posting? What is your understanding? Sangeeta, Jayanti Ma. Renunciation does not mean giving up desires. No, yes, ma. Talking to Paramashiva continuously can lead to enlightenment. This is the practical step that she is going to take. So nothing can make me powerless. This is called Vairagya. Wonderful. Nothing can make me powerful. The renunciation of what? What you need to renounce? Just now you are hearing about Tyagaraja, no? I'll tell you the gist of Tyagaraja. What is Tyagaraja? Who is Tyagaraja? Is another name for Paramashiva. Right? Another name for Paramashiva. He sacrifices everything. So, what you need to sacrifice? What is actually sacrifice? Tyaga, renunciation. So, Sangeeta, do you know? Tyaga is renunciation. Approximate, right? So, what is actually giving up desires, but renouncing conflict, confusion, and contradictions. Tyaga, renunciation, is giving up whatever makes you powerless. Whatever you have to give up on, whatever makes you powerless. Lower feelings. Then you live and radiate enlightenment. All you need is a powerful inner space, isn't it? To live enlightenment. See, what you have here, you radiate outside. Whatever is your inner space is what you are going to manifest outside, isn't it, ma? So here what we have, generally what we have, see, with Swamiji's grace and blessings, we are hearing continuously, we are understanding this. But in generally, what we have generally, so much of conflict, so much of confusion, so many fears, so many worries. See, a little bit, each one of us have a little bit difference in, these proportions. But these are the emotions we carry all the time, isn't it? Worry about future, fear about something. So much of impossibility, so many negative thought currents, which we do not even have any control over. Because it is so unconscious. We have repeated so many times, it becomes unconscious. From that, see, understand one thing. What you repeat, Elizabeth Ma posted one thing. I'm going to tell you one very, very important that Swamiji shared, the cognition. So let me read first Elizabeth Ma's. If you are constantly criticizing others, you are also continuously criticizing yourself. Anyone who constantly criticizing others is also criticizing themselves. Wonderful. Wonderful. See, if you are, see what Elizabeth Ma says, constantly criticizing others or, conflicting with the conflicts that we have, contradictions, whether it's the desire or anything, the confusions that we have. Or you can say the lower feelings that we cherish. All that lower feeling that we cherish. What we repeat all the time. Say, I have pain, I have pain, I have pain. I'm not manifesting this, I'm not manifesting this, I'm not manifesting this, I'm not getting it, I'm not getting it. These are the things that we repeat, right? I'm not getting something. It could be job, it could be some anything. So we constantly, what we do, we say that, isn't it? The word verbalize that. I'm not getting it, I'm not getting it. I don't have this. We constantly say it. So what you repeat constantly becomes member in you. That becomes a muscle memory. Let me explain what happens. What you repeat constantly becomes member in you. That means the muscle memory. What happens when you become muscle memory is you just do it. But you are aware of it, but you simply do it. For example, coffee. You start drinking coffee. And we repeat so many times, right? Every day we repeat. Early morning, we need to have coffee. So what we do, we get up, even though we hear from Swamiji, hey, drink neem juice soon after you get up. We know that neem juice is good, isn't it? But what we do, we go drink coffee. Hey, I think tomorrow, first let me drink neem juice. Then after that, sometime let me have coffee. We make a decision. But still what we do, morning, we just go drink coffee. All of you are able to experience, you must have experience, isn't it? Unless you are really disciplined. You're able to understand what I'm saying, right? So that means that what happened is, whatever we repeated, drinking coffee as a habit, it gets into our muscle memory. Once it gets into muscle memory, even though we are aware of it, it is not good, we go and do it. We do it anyway. Our body moves. Okay? Then, say, you repeat something, some action, you're getting pain. Physical pain you're getting. Okay, so then you continuously repeat further. Say you started getting, once after becoming muscle memory, also you repeat constantly, once again and again and again. Still, that's what happens to us, for all of us. Even if it's, even at this state, muscle memory state, you're conscious of it, you know what is happening, you are aware of, you are doing this. You are aware and you are doing this. And you have the power to control it. You can break it easily. You can break it easily at this point. But what we do, we repeat still. Either you can break this at this moment, or we can choose to continue. Choice is ours. So what we do is, generally, majority of the people continue to repeat the same thing. So again and again, you are repeating. What to repeat constantly, even after getting into the muscle memory, then it becomes bio-memory. It gets into your unconscious. So once it gets into unconscious, that unconscious is your obedient servant. Whatever you put in unconscious, it will just repeat. You are not conscious of it. It will just repeat by itself. Whatever gets synced into our unconscious, there is no control. It is an obedient servant. It just repeats by itself. All that inner chatter that we have, what we repeated for, I don't know how many years or how many. That's why we don't have any control over it. We just thought, just random thoughts comes. So what we empower constantly, that is what we are going to. One more thing. This, because the inner space that constantly we are hearing, we are just sending the thoughts to the existence that this is what we want. Pain. We are constantly saying pain. Pain is what we want. Existence constantly says what? Tadastu. What we get? Pain. We create situations to get pain. Whatever we repeat, if we constantly repeat for many, many years, it becomes uncontrollable, because it becomes a bio-memory. Then, because we are constantly repeating that, existence says tathastu. So, you will get that. Yes, ma, we'll get into that technique. So, yeah. All of you get this, what I'm saying? You got this, what I'm saying? So, what we need to do is, don't stop empowering them anymore. See, remember, how many of you remember the pain technique in Arogya Spurana we learned? when the body is in pain, bring awareness to that, but don't stop using the word pain. Don't say, I have pain. But rather, wherever is the pain, you bring complete awareness to that. And find out where exactly you reduce that area of the pain and bring it to a point. Then even that also, with the complete awareness, it disappears. Just, and you can start using what you want. Healing, right? You want healing. Empower that word. You want to get a job. So you create a space for that. I mean to say, you got it already. You visualize that you already got it. You live. If you have a job, how you behave, how you at least stop using, I am not getting it. All that negative connotations. Whatever you do not want in life to happen, don't utter it. What you want, say it again and again. With a powerful inner spirit, not just the word, but from the being level. This is what we are going to, this is what is Kalpataru. The words have power, thoughts have power, and our actions have power. And all that is going to manifest in our life. Everything together manifest in our life as reality. Whatever we are manifesting, we are only attracting, we are only saying that. In detailed way, we are going to learn about this. So now, our inner space, what we put all the time. What is that inner space? What we are thinking, what words you are using. Thoughts, words, and deeds is our inner space. Use how to make it powerful in a space so we manifest the reality that we want to live enlightenment, to radiate enlightenment. How not to manifest what we do not want. Isn't it? Manifest what we want and not to manifest what we do not want. So any questions, please do let me know. The moment you realize you are in a powerless space, take some action to get back immediately into powerful space. Any other questions, please do let me know. Sangeeta, is it clear? Jayanti Ma, is it clear? Okay, so reclaim your powerful inner space.
Consciousness
Brahma Satyam Jagat Mithya. When George Gurdjieff says, you don't have soul, you have to earn it, all three of them are right. Please understand, all three of them are right. As long as you experience, it is good if you think you don't have it. Otherwise, because you think you have it, you do not put any of your energy to experience it. When I drive around in the cities, when I see people unconsciously walking, please understand, I wanted to give you the exact glimpse of how an enlightened being sees the world from an insider's view. When I drive around, I literally get frightened because I see everyone is walking, driving in a deep sleep. Accidents are not news to be reported. Non-accidents are the news to be reported. Even today morning I was driving around to come to this venue. Between what you experience as you and you looking at the world through the eye, between these two actions there are 100 layers. So the Chidambara, Chidakasha, the individual consciousness is not seeing. By the time it reaches the eyes to see and process the fact, millions of obstacles, bumps, highways, signboards, exits, take diversion, construction ahead, don't go in that road, barricades. I did not want to stay in that same space continuously. I just closed the eyes and shut myself down. Because when I looked around, I saw my driver is also in the same space and driving. My only request is, just give me your listening. Don't judge. I am talking something impractical. Don't judge. I am talking some philosophical. I am not talking any philosophy. I am not even interested in inspiring you to do something. My morning satsangs are nothing but my bathroom songs. That's the truth. When you are in an excited, joyful mood, when you take bath, how you hum some tunes out of your joy, which is there in your inner space. Last few days, you are listening to that same song, you will be humming the same song while you take bath. Just like that, whatever is there in my inner space for last few days, I come and hum that tune, sing that song. Don't have that seriousness, I am giving you some philosophy. Don't even feel I am here to enlighten you. Then you become too serious. And you have too many concerns. If I become enlightened, what will happen to my job? What will happen to my wife? And you have your own ideas, weird ideas about enlightenment. Nothing, just give me your listening as a sweet song. You are staying with your friend or somebody, your near and dear one. If that guy is singing in the bathroom, you will have a curiosity to put your ears, what this guy is up to? What is he doing? What some songs he is singing? What song? How, with a simple curiosity, you will try to listen. Give me that listening, and I commit with you, I'll transmit my Chidambara to you. Your simple listening is enough for me to transmit my Chidambara, Chidakasha, to you. Life is nothing but what you feel as you, expanding that space. That's all, nothing else. Just that's all. मेरा एक ही अनुरोध है कि आप मुझे ध्यान से सुनिए. आप केवल मुझे अपनी सुनने की शक्ति दीजिए. मैं वचन देता हूं, मेरा चिदंबर आकाश को मैं आपको सौंप दूंगा. Creating the right space is not a big sadhana, spiritual practice, not some big achievement. Just stop believing it is impossible. Stop identifying with how you achieve something in your life. Like first you find a job, and then you find methods to impress your boss, then you get your promotion, then you conduct your meetings, and then you make PowerPoint presentations, impress people, get higher promotions, have the money you want, and you continue to save the money, then achieve, buy what you want. Just give a break to yourself from this maths. Your strong belief everything can be achieved only by this math. That's all I am requesting you, because the Chidambara, the right inner consciousness, right inner space, you do not need anything, any practice other than expanding what you feel as you. If you have a headache, decide you are responsible for it. Then you will simply expand and understand you are residing in your head. If you think the headache is a suffering and it came for various reasons, you give up your ownership on that space, and that space is now declared as conflict zone. Please understand, it is just like China incursion. They try to come into your border, 10 kilometer, 20 kilometer, put some 20, 30 tents, and then declare that as a conflict zone. After they declare that as a conflict zone, they take a two strategic point and say, all right, you give up ownership over this 2 point, we will give up all these 18 points back to you. Negotiate
finally they get the 2 point and give up this 18 point. We think we won, and we come and give a big press meet note, media news that we won, boast ourselves. But actually what happened? We lost 2 points, 2 strategic points, which will be very useful for them if there is a war. It is exactly the same way Maya does. You will have a headache, agitation, slight stomach pain, maybe little pain in the calf muscle. The moment you accept all that as a disturbance by the external reason, over. Your Chidambara, your Chidakasha has shrunk now. Now that zone is already declared as a conflict zone. Now it is conflict zone. Now Maya can negotiate with you. All right? You don't disturb me in this area. Literally this negotiation goes on. Your authenticity is your ambassador who is negotiating. Please understand. Maya will say, all right, unnecessarily don't try to exalt yourself. Don't try to show you are a big guy. You are under me. I will relieve you from headache. But just be normal. Don't try to be extraordinary. Don't try to go on believe these foolish things this Nithyananda is telling you. You are extraordinary, you are God. No, you are under me. When you settle down, okay, what can be done? Let me be out of the disease. You settle down and now you feel you are healed. You come out and tell, see, I became all right, I became all right. But in the inner space, already you compromised. Please understand. The China incursion is the direct, straight, right example. It is continuously Maya is doing the incursions into you. Your inauthenticity is such, you go on allowing Maya to win, but you go on bragging, you are winning. More and more you allow the zones to be declared as conflict zones, more and more destruction in your life starts happening. Today do this as a homework. Sit and pen down all the areas already taken away by Maya. If you can't get up morning and do your yoga, do your kriya, morning, whatever time you can't get up, 4:30 to 6, for example, Brahma Muhurta. If you can't get up and do your spiritual practice, be very clear, that part is already claimed by Maya. The boundary gone to Maya. It is not anymore in your Chidambara. It is not anymore your Chidambara, means your territory. It is gone. Now Maya will be doing the incursion into your satsang time also. And then finally you come to the compromise. Padapuja time 7 to 8 is conflict zone. 8 to 9, no, leave it to me. Now the border fight is going on. I am giving you an example. In your health, in your relationships, in your attitudes, in your patterns, everywhere, please understand, everywhere, it is the fight between you and Maya. Maya knows. If she makes you sleep for 1 more hour, you will not wage an all-out war on Maya. China knows. If they just do a little incursion in the border, India will not go for an all-out war. They will only come for discussion. Wherever you allow the incursion of Maya, you lose your Chitakasha. Life is all about reclaiming your Chidakasha. Just see, wherever you allowed the inauthenticity to have, inauthenticity is allowed to do the incursions, how your border is shrinking. I can see many human beings are doing vanavasa. Just like Pandavas were completely kicked out of the kingdom, your ownership, your space is not there in your body. You are kicked out. You are there in the vanavasa. Your body is living. It is being used by Maya. Means your inauthenticity. When Maya is using your body, you don't even know what time you do, what you do, why you do, what for you are living, why you are making money, why you are living, why you are married, why you are having kids, why you are studying, what exactly is going to happen. Nothing. It is just there. It is just there. It is just there. लगातार माया आपके अंतःकरण पे आक्रमण कर रही है। आज ये होमवर्क कीजिए, अपने जीवन में ओहर पहलू को पहचानिए जिस पे माया ने आक्रमण कर लिया है। उदाहरण के लिए, अगर सवेरा 4 बजे आप सरलता से जाग नहीं पा रहे हैं, तब स्पष्ट रूप से जान जाइए कि माया ने आपके अंतर आकाश अर्थात आपके चिताकाश पर आक्रमण कर लिया है। मैं देख रहा हूं कि कई मानव वनवास कर रहे हैं, आप अपने घर से निकाले गए हैं और माया ने पूरी तरह से आपके ऊपर आक्रमण कर लिया है। You don't need any spiritual practice. You don't need any spiritual activity. You don't even need learning. I tell you, you don't even need 4 tattvas. I go to that extreme. Just if you reclaim your possession, means which belongs to you, your Chidambara, your Chidakasha, that is enough. When you have a headache, if you feel powerless in front of your headache, you already gave up your head to Maya. It is no more in your inner space. It is no more your border. It is no more your Chitakasha. It is no more your Chitakasha. If you feel your anger or violence, vengeance is suddenly raising you, lust or fear is suddenly raising you and making you do some actions after that for which you repent. Be very clear. When those emotions have overpowered you, when they were ruling you and making you do some actions, you have gone to Vanavasa. Emotions overpowering you is exactly the scene of Duryodhana grabbing the kingdom of Dharma and sending him to Vanavasa. Emotions are so powerful, I tell you. Vengeance is Sahuni, greed is Dhritarashtra, fear is Duryodhana, cunning strategy planning naturally happens when vengeance and fear joins hand in hand, means Sahuni and Duryodhana. When all these emotions gather together, it does a very cunning logic of gambling with you, Yudhishthira. And you are such a naive fellow. You can easily be trapped. Your emotion will convince you beautifully. If we can't even have all these small things in our life, what's the use of life? We are doing so much. Your fear will say, if you don't do, you can't even do spiritual practices. Please understand, many times you compromise spiritual principles thinking, now I will compromise, I'll make money and settle in the life, then I'll have enough space and place to do more practices. What I want? Gambling is what those emotions, conflicting emotions, making you feel powerless. Dharma also tries sometime. No. But finally, the cunning logic takes over. Your boundary is grabbed, you are kicked out. You are an orphan now in the forest. After that, in the forest or some way, if you have the grace of Guru, he comes and he goes as an ambassador to the Maya. But even then Maya is not ready to listen. They try to tie the Guru himself. They try to arrest the Guru himself. And then Krishna takes his Vishwarupa. Then he starts the war. Finally, Dharmaraja reclaims his boundary. The whole Mahabharata has to happen for you to reclaim your boundary. समझने की कोशिश कीजिए, आपको कोई आध्यात्मिक अभ्यास की आवश्यकता नहीं है, आपको कोई आध्यात्मिक कार्य को करने का जरूरत नहीं है। मैं कह रहा हूं, आपको इन चार तत्वों की आवश्यकता भी नहीं है। आपको केवल एक ही काम करना है, आपको केवल आपके चिताकाश को वापस प्राप्त करना है। That's all I am saying. What is your body? What is your mind? What is your emotion? Powerfully reclaim it. Don't come back to me like a beggar with a powerless mood. How can I have my own mind under my control? Can you tell me? Once you are married, you don't go around and ask, how can I have kids? You are a man, you know it. Once you are initiated, you don't go around and ask, how can I reclaim my mind to me? How can I reclaim my body to me? You are a man, you know it. Better know it. Or don't get married. Don't take human birth. It is simple decision. Sometimes I can't understand when people come and ask me, how can I reclaim my mind? Then why are you having it? How can I reclaim my body? Then why are you having it? It is a simple decision. Please understand, it is a very simple decision. No, I am not going to be bored to repeat the same thing even though you are not ready to listen. Let me see whether you get bored of non-executing my teaching or I get bored by continuously repeating. It is a simple, aggressive decision. You don't need any other spiritual practice other than aggressively reclaiming your boundary. Tell yourself, my body, my head, there won't be any headache. It is mine. I will be the owner. It will be under my control. My inner space, I will be the owner. There will not be any confusion or worry, low mood. My inner space, I will be the owner. There will not be any incursions, interference. Immediately you say, no. Even in my own part, one part is there. Weakness is death, which you are giving to yourself. Nobody can save you. Vivekananda is right when he says, person filled with weakness, nobody can save. You don't need to swim and save yourself. If I come in the ship and throw the rope, at least you can hold the rope so that I can lift you. Even for that, if you are not powerful, then nobody can save you. Aggressive reclaiming of your inner space is enough. Nothing else is required. Don't be mesmerized by this idea. You are old, you allowed your wrong patterns into your body for a long time. You have been weak for ages, years. No. आपके भीतर लगातार हो रहे भावना बहुत ही खतरनाक है. केवल एक भावना के लिए आप माया के हाथ बिक जाते हैं. आप में प्रतिरोध की भावना धृतराष्ट्र है. आप में लोभ की भावना शकुनी है. जब आप अपने अनेकों भावना में उलझ जाते हैं, माया आपसे ज्वाकेल रही है. When you are a man, you know what to do with your life. When you are a living being, you know how to reclaim your body and mind. Reclaiming your inner space to yourself is what I call authenticity. Decision to reclaim is integrity. Reclaiming is authenticity. After reclaiming, using it for your life's mission is responsibility, and enriching, helping other beings to do the same is enriching. It is all about reclaiming your inner space. कई बार लोग मुझे पूछते हैं कि मैं अपने भावना से परे कैसे रहूं। विवाह के बाद आप जाके सबसे नहीं पूछते कि मैं बच्चे कैसा पैदा कर सकता हूं। इसी तरह एक बार गुरु के पास आके दीक्षा लेने के बाद आप यह नहीं पूछ सकते कि मैं कैसे भावनाओं से परे और माया से परे रह सकता हूं। Any powerlessness you feel in your inner space, those areas you allowed the incursion to happen. In Advaitic tradition, there is a beautiful book called Swarajya Siddhi. Means reclaiming your own kingdom. Swarajya Siddhi. I tell you, life is all about Swarajya Siddhi, reclaiming your kingdom. It is simply possible by authenticity. Every day go on deciding you are going to reclaim today more inner space of your life, more space of your life. For example, after working 8 hours in the evening, 5 o'clock, if you feel tired, you are allowing the Maya inside. Decide, I'll reclaim 2 more hours of my space to me. Till 7, I will not allow tiredness. After a week, decide, till 9, I am not going to allow tiredness. Reclaim your time, your mind, your inner space, your body to you. What you feel as you stands as you. I continuously promote bodybuilding, support people doing yoga and anything related to bodybuilding, whether it is running or gymming or exercising or yoga, anything related to bodybuilding, because you reclaim your space, your power over your body, your say over your body. Just like bodybuilding, practicing these principles are mind building. Reclaiming your body and mind is conscious building. Build your inner space. Build your Chidambara. Build your Chidakasha. You will see somebody will be blissfully dancing. Mahadeva will be blissfully dancing. If you look, you will see his face is your face. You are dancing there. There is no separate Mahadeva. It is you dancing. Reclaim your Chidambara. You will see Mahadeva dancing in Chidambara. This is the secret of Chidambara, Chidambara Ragasya. In Tamil Nadu there is a temple Chidambara. They say there is a Chidambara Ragasya. Chidambara Ragasya. Secret of Chidambara. This is the Chidambara Ragasya. Reclaim your body, your mind. by integrity, authenticity, responsibility, enriching, and aggressiveness. When you reclaim your body to your life, mind to your life, be aggressive. Powerlessness cannot help you to reclaim your Chidambara. Weakness cannot help you to reclaim your Chidambara. Be aggressive when you reclaim your Chidambara. आपके अंतर चिदाकाश को वापस प्राप्त करने का निर्णय संपूर्ति है. उसे वापस प्राप्त करना श्रद्धा है. उसे प्राप्त करने का बाद अपनी इच्छा अनुसार उसे परिवर्तित करना उत्तरदायित्व है. और इस प्रक्रिया को दूसरों के साथ बांटना, लाभान्वित करना है. आपका देह, आपका मन, आपका समय को पुनः प्राप्त कीजिए. आप जो भी स्वयं का प्रतीक मानते हैं उसे पुनः प्राप्त कीजिए. संपूर्ति, श्रद्धा, उत्तरदायित्व और लाभान्वित करने की यह 4 तत्वों के द्वारा आपका तन और मन को पुनः प्राप्त करके आपके चिदंबर, चिदाकाश का निर्माण कीजिए. I tell you, only when I create the civilization of human beings with miracle powers as a regular lifestyle. See, if you want, you can raise your right hand. If you want, you can smoke. If you want, you can eat. How? It's a normal power for you. Same way, human beings with what you call as miracle powers living, all that as a normal power, only then I'll rest. My mission is to create human beings living extraordinary powers as normal powers, as a normal lifestyle. You don't claim raising your hand as a miracle because everyone can do it. At least majority can do it. Same way, I'll make sure majority of the humanity as their body, mind, time, their inner space under them. They own their inner space. I tell you, your inner space is not individual, isolated, island as you think. In the inner space, all of us are connected. So anything you do in your Chidambara, the whole world supports you. That supports the whole world. Anything is done in Chidambara, cosmos makes it as reality. World makes it as reality. Cosmos tells you tatastu, so be it. Even if you experience little bit of powers of Chidambara, you will not have the greed for perverted powers like political power, social power, power which you feel by abusing others, power which you feel by ruling over others. No. Sometimes power which you feel by fooling others. These are all the perverted powers. Power perversions. I tell you, if you experience even little bit of your Chidakasha powers of your Chidakasha, simply you will be free from the greed for power. One of my sannyasi asked me the other day, Swamiji, we people who live around you, we don't feel you are such a powerful person. We only feel You are a relaxed child or a kid, relaxed way playing around. That's the way we feel when we are around you based on your vibes or the words, behavior, actions, lifestyle. I told him, not only you, even I feel like that only. Because I tasted my Chidakasha. I do not have the greed for perverted powers. So even if those powers are lying around me, I am neither excited by it nor inspired by it or even feel like tasting it. If you enjoy the beautiful food in your kitchen, even if there is a drainage outside your house, you will not go and feel like eating that or drinking that. When you don't have anything really thirsty, you are about to die, nothing can be done, only then you will feel like, all right, at least let me drink the drainage water. If you have a good food, beautiful food, nice food in your kitchen, why will you go and drink the drainage water? Power perversion is a drainage water. Perverted powers are drainage water, I tell you. People who are greedy of power just need only one thing: knowledge of their inner space and simple decision to reclaim their inner space. If they can just cure their headache, that much if they experience their inner space, the power of their inner space, their greed for power will disappear. They will stop giving headache to others. Sitting in a power center of the country, I am talking this. But I am telling you the truth. That is why in India, people who are going to become power centers are trained to experience the space, power of their space. If you see the life of Shivaji, if you are really authentic and read, you will see there is no perverted power hunger in Shivaji. That is why Aurangzeb felt so powerless just by remembering Shivaji. Shivaji was so powerful even in front of the whole Mughal kingdom. As a single man, Shivaji protected the whole South India and South Indian temples. Nobody was able to cross him and come to the South India. Whenever I see temple in my native place, Arunachala, the temple is so beautiful, you will not see a single damage. Not like usual, how you see the North Indian temples broken, abused by the Mughal terrorists. Whenever I see the temple, I feel grateful to Shivaji only. It is he who is responsible. As a single fellow, his inner space was so powerful, he reclaimed his inner space. That is why he was not hungry towards the perverted powers. संपूर्ति श्रद्धा उत्तरदायित्व और लाभान्वित करने की ये चार तत्व के द्वारा आपका तन और मन को पुनः प्राप्त करके एक नवीन और विस्तारित चिदंबर चिदाकाश का निर्माण कीजिए। मेरे अवतरण का यही उद्देश्य है कि मानव जाति के चिदंबर अंतराकाश को मैं पुनः उनको वापस करने की शक्ति दूं। केवल अपने अंतराकाश को पा लेने से आप असाधारण शक्तियों का अनुभव करके उन्हें व्यक्त कर सकते हैं। भारत में जो भी मानव शक्ति केंद्र होता है उसे कठोर शिक्षण दी जाती है कि वह अपने अंतराकाश को लगातार कैसे अपने नियंत्रण में रख सके। Essence of today's satsang is be aggressive and reclaim your space, your possibility in time, mind, body, and your responsibilities. Whatever is yours, just reclaim them. Let your space be yours. Let your space be yours. Let nobody else, no other force, nothing else have incursion over it. If you are a man, you will not allow somebody else to interfere in your life. Same way, if you are a living being, do not allow some other patterns, somebody else, to get into your inner space. Reclaim your space is essence of today's satsang.
Yes, Nithyananda, everyone. So, what is your understanding from this satsang? How to reclaim the powerful inner space? What is that? What are the powerful tips that Swamiji has shared? Be aggressive towards powerlessness and weakness to reclaim my inner space. Yes. Elizabeth Ma, reclaim your time, mind, body, inner space, what you feel as you. Wonderful. Reclaiming my inner space is authenticity. Decision to use the reclaimed inner space is called responsibility. Enriching is to help others also to reclaim their inner space. Jayanti, reclaim your inner space with ferociousness. Wonderful. Anything else? See, Jayantima, you wrote, reclaim your inner space with ferociousness. So what we need to do for that? What is your understanding? What are you going to carry forward and make decisions today? Today onwards, you're going to implement that in your life. Reclaim your inner space is a statement that we need to do to live enlightenment. So what are the action steps? What are the tips? What are the actions that we are going to follow from today? Authenticity, yes. Being authentic in what we do, wonderful. What else Swamiji has shared? Responsibility. Will persistent constantly, wonderful. Having the courage to reclaim. Yes, Krishna. Yes. And Sangeeta, don't allow emotions and Maya to take over in a space. Wonderful. And Ma Jenny posted integrity enriching. Yes. The four tattvas, following the four tattvas, four principles. And don't allow emotions and Maya to take over in a space. Anything that you learn from this satsang and the overall today? Enjoy your inner space. Yes. Elizabeth Ma, some of this reminded me of quotes that I have learned over the years, but Swamiji has shed new light on these quotes. The serenity prayer, God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change what I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Anything? Others? Heard about others? Also, the Greek philosopher Hercules is credited with the idea that the only constant is in life is change. Yes. Swamiji has said some more. I'm just waiting who will tell them in this satsang itself. Whatever you have shared, wonderful, but he has also shared more. So that's why internalize. Yes, I'm waiting for this word. Chidambara Rahasyam is reclaiming the inner space. The inner space is the Chidambara. And some more is shared. Chidambara Rahasyam. Wonderful. Elizabeth Ma is sharing. To go beyond fear and greed, you need awakening of the non-mechanical parts of the brain. Now see all the gems you're bringing in. All the gems. Otherwise, they'll just, you forget. Now you'll not forget, isn't it? To go beyond fear and greed, you need awakening of the non-mechanical parts of the brain. What we need to do that for awakening the non-mechanical parts of the brain? How practically we need to do that? Anyone can answer. When you change your mental setup, the non-mechanical parts of your brain will be awakened. Yes. The cognitive shift happens. Yes. He also said, do puja, do yoga. What he has given us as a morning routine. How about Chinese Sangha? Are you able to follow? And I really request to participate and share whatever is your understanding, even in Chinese. The translator will translate and tells us. See, now I'm sure the whoever has posted, Sangeeta, Elizabeth, Majani, and few others, then I'm very clear they have learned Jayantima. They're taking the essence of this session. Some of so tomorrow you're going to learn about Bhakti Spurana, flowering in devotion. Flowering in devotion. Ma Jenny says it's beautiful. Yes. We will start learning starting from Vai Guru. And some verses from Elizabeth Ma posted, the initiation works on the brain, not just the mind. More brain grooves will be attained. Yes, initiation. To awaken the non-mechanical parts of the brain. One, Sangeeta posted, is cognitive shift. Elizabeth Ma is saying, initiation. Initiation works on the brain, not just the mind, and brain grooves will be attained. Wonderful. And physically, you can take the Haritaki powder. The many things, one of the things that Swamiji has shared multiple times is taking that Haritaki powder. So, so tomorrow you'll be learning about why Guru and what is the sacredness of Guru-disciple relationship, chemistry and biology of the Guru-disciple relationship, physics of Guru-disciple relationship, and what is that feeling connection? How to have a feeling connection. So Elizabeth Ma is asking a question. Okay, Ma, where can we get the rest of the spiritual alchemy products from? See, Ma, earlier Swamiji used to conduct programs physically when he was here physically, and we used to prepare in a large quantity and we used to give to all the participants. Now, what are you looking at? If it is, may I know what is the non-mechanical parts of the brain now? Yes, beautiful question. See, Ma, we have so much of power, brain power. You know how much we are using? All the great intelligent people like Einstein, they're using 10%. Yes, Elizabeth Moss says 10%. But most of us use only less than 2 to 5%. What Elizabeth Ma posted is only intelligent people, 10%. And what common man, it's only 2 to 5%. So what happened to the rest? With this itself, we are experiencing this life, this thought, right? So what happens to that rest of it is not functioning. It is just there, like unused. It is there, which is unused. If we raise our brain power, our intelligence increases, or the whatever the IQ increases, all that. So how to awaken that non-functional at this moment, dormant brain power? This awakening of the non-mechanical parts of the brain. So understand, so for that, all that we do, see, so much of when we have that non-mechanical parts of the brain which are awakened, we have intelligence, we have so much of energy, we have, we can achieve so much, and we can live our peak potential. See, with the little brain power itself, we are functioning this much. Imagine if little bit, right? Less than 10%, we are functioning this much. If it increases, like we have all the energy, all the intelligence at our disposal to manifest more in life, to live a blissful life. Generally, majority of the people, eh, um, they don't even understand, live continuously all their life with fear and greed, unconscious life. We, with Swamiji's grace and blessings, on the path to awaken the non-mechanical parts of the brain. See, sometimes just listening to the powerful cognitions, just it awakens. Physically taking the Haritaki powder, anything with any can help. These are some of the tips that Swamiji has shared. Take Haritaki now. Whatever you have been posting and various satsangs, Swamiji has shared various different tips, different methods. So, Elizabeth, to come back to your question, right now we are not. What are the alchemy products that you are looking at? There's so many, right? So many. Are you looking at all those, or what are you looking at? So good. So all of you are looking forward for the tomorrow sessions, and very beautiful sessions. Bring in your friends and family. Definitely, you will attain more understanding about the relationship between the guru and disciple, how we can grow in that relationship, which helps in, which is the easiest, juiciest path, juiciest way to achieve the Paramashivoham, to experience the Paramashivoham. So, my Elizabeth Ma, what is this you're referring? Great. So I will conclude the session here. Oh, that Jnana Anjana. Jnana Anjana. The, right? Okay. Because I never cognized this Jnana Anjana with the mascara. So you put in beautiful mascara. I said, what are you referring to? So that we can give some when you visit Adi Kailash. All right, so it's time. We conclude the session here today, and tomorrow we are going to learn about the Bhakti Spurana, flowering in devotion to the Guru. Okay, so let's pay our deepest gratitude to Swamiji. With the space of deep gratitude, let's conclude with the Purna Mantra. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudashyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tasat. Sarvam Bhagavad Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Padukarpanamastu. Om Nithyanandam. Nithyanandam, everyone. Thank you so much. See you all tomorrow. Nithyanandam.